You did like you always do. You protected Kanan.
Who see you like this, they might test you.
We gotta hit the fuck back, man.
It's about showing who the fuck we are. We gotta be strategic. We already cut Rock off at the knees.
I want to cut off at the fucking neck.
How many more wars you trying to have at the same time? You about to find out.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. Now, on today's video, we will be covering Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and this one right here is titled Snaps and Pops Gets Exposed, Jukebox Kanan Get Their Revenge. That's right, ugly ass niggas. So on this particular video, I will be covering exactly how Snaps and Pop will get exposed, how they find out that it was 100% without a shadow of a doubt that it was Snaps and Pop who was behind the murders of both Famous and Crystal, and then how Jukebox and Kanan will get their revenge. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this. Now, to start this off, as we know, something that has been on us, has been going on with this series for quite a while, is the mysterious, turn up of Famous. He turned up dead, and then without anyone truly knowing exactly what happened to him. Of course, Rock took the blame for it, but they now know that Rock had nothing to do with it. So the question is, if Rock didn't do it, then who? Now, us as the viewers know who it is, but according to the story, they don't, right? So last time we know of them, he was at the police station being interrogated by Detective Captain Baptiste, and of course Agent Tanner, right? And that was the last time we saw him before he ended up turning up dead. So Jukebox, we know, has been the only one that has been consistently trying to find out what happened to him, because it seems like she's taking it even harder than Kanan was, although Kanan was his best friend. She wanted to find out so badly that she even, required the services of a dirty detective cop, Garcia, to help find her answers, right? And of course, in the midst of his digging, now he found out that a lot of the, where the case went cold is, basically after Howard got involved.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's what I was saying, but the CIA is standing by. How many of us even know about the case?
The truth is, no one was even really paying attention before the fucking feds tried to connect Figueroa and Howard.
So as you just heard, the feds, they started paying attention to the case once the feds connected it to Howard. And I believe, I've told you guys in my past video that it was the link to Howard that ultimately is what caused Famous his life. If you haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend you go ahead and see it. I also want to clear up a few things, because it seems like a lot of people have terrible comprehension skills when it comes to me explaining this. Now, I'm not going to go all into the Breeze and the Snaps and Pop situation. You guys are going to have to just rewatch that video if you still don't understand that. But what I am saying here is that the Garcia is going to be very important at finding out what happens here. In fact, I believe the information that he just found out from Detective Ping that we just saw, he may have already have relayed it over to Juke when she was heading over to Kanan's spot. Because keep in mind, she was trying to talk to him about it, but Kanan was kind of in the rush because he just got the call about what had happened to Primo, right? And now he right after that, of course, Marvin came in and whooped his ass, right? So she never really got a chance to explain to him more of what she was saying. And I believe that's what's going to be happening here in episode 6. She's going to be coming over to further explain more of what she means, because I truly believe that now Garcia, that he knew the information that he just got from Ping, he's going to dig even deeper, and pretty much all of the information that Detective Burke ended up coming up with, Garcia is going to find out about it. He's going to become the next Detective Burke, but he is also going to be successful at solving it because Jukebox is going to be helping him. They're going to come together and solve this case. The case of Howard, the case of Famous. I'm pretty positive of it that it's going to happen this particular episode, because we know this coming episode, Detective Captain Bartiz is going to be a part of this episode. We haven't seen him since episode 1, and the last thing he told Garcia was to solve the mystery between Howard, right? Who put down Howard? So why else would they be bringing him back in if they're not very close to solving that case? This is the only reason he should be returning. But anyways, so like I said, we also know, judging by the episode 6 synopsis here, that it says Garcia makes a bold move to get Juke her answers. So we know that he's going to be doing something that he shouldn't be doing, or something that is very dangerous. So in my opinion, whatever it is that he is going to be doing, it is going to have something to do with linking these cops to whoever it is. First, he has to find the cops. However, like I explained in my last video, that is going to happen because more than likely he's going to look into who was looking into Famous witness statement the most. Just like Angela did in season 5 of Power, the original Power. She saw that that was the finale of season 4. She saw that Ray was the one that constantly kept looking into Tariq's witness statement. So she knew more than likely he had something to do with the death of Raina, right? So the same rules can apply here. They find out, due to these cops constantly looking into Famous witness statement to find out if he was snitching or not. Because keep in mind, they are working for Snaps and Pop. So once they do that, they will find out. Garcia will be on to them, and once he does, they will maybe potentially torture it out of them, or whatever it is. All I know is some kind of way they're going to extract information from these cops here, and once they do, it's going to lead them right to the real perpetrators, which is Snaps and Pop guys. And now Snaps and Pop is exposed. So now that they are exposed, Juke will have to later on now go back to the family, go back to Kanan. That's the reason why we see her in Kanan's apartment, and she's looking, once she gets close to him, she's like, God damn, my daddy beat your ass. But she's going to be saying, look, I found out who took out Famous. And in my opinion, I think Kanan isn't going to be interested in even trying to get revenge for Famous, because he's going to be so far gone with what just happened. How bad Marvin whooped his ass. Marvin knocked some screws loose out of that nigga, and he's not going to be focused on it. But she's going to tell him did you forget about the promise that you made his mother? And that, I wouldn't even be surprised if his mom came back into the pictures now that they solved them, maybe potentially solved the mystery, solved the case. So remember what Kanan promised Famous mom.
And we're gonna find Famous. If somebody did something, we're gonna find them too.
So as you just heard, Kanan promised his mom that if someone did something to Famous, we're going to find them too. So in honor of his best friend and what he promised her, his best friend's mom, Kanan will now be finally on board to hear her out on but I think he's gonna have to get confirmation that Snaps and Pop was truly the ones behind this. And obviously the confirmation can come from none other than Breeze. Breeze looks at him as his brother. So he's gonna look at it as they wronged my little brother, they wronged me. Because to me, Breeze seems like a very loyal guy. Like if you on his side, he's very loyal to you. If you his family. And especially if I am right about Snaps and Pop lying about who his real parents is, he's probably going to be pissed at them. So I wouldn't be surprised if Breeze go ahead and finds out the truth for him, or he might even already knows about it, but he just didn't know the full extent that was Kanan's best friend, or how he felt about it, or whatever, you know, and he might just go ahead and admit it to him. And once he finally admits it, and you know, he confirms to Kanan that it was indeed his uncle and auntie who was behind it, Kanan and Jukebox finds a way to catch, because Breeze can help get the drop on them, and when they do, they spray that motherfucker like it was 1992. If you're an OG Power fan, you know what I am talking about. They wet their ass up like Bonnie and Clyde, and that will be the end of Snaps and Pop. Now, I don't suspect this to all happen in episode 6, so don't get me wrong. I am not saying this is happening in episode 6. I'm just showing you the events of how I see it happening. I believe Jukebox will find out the truth in episode 6, and they probably won't actually take out Snaps and Pop into episode 7. It might even be 8. But either way, this is how I can see it going down. So pretty much that's all I got for y'all as far as this particular video. Definitely let me know in the comment section what you guys think of it. Could you see it going down this way, like Jukebox working along with Garcia to find out the truth, to expose those cops, and the cops leads to Snaps and Pop, and then we get our our revenge, because I'm pretty sure everybody of that are Raising Kanan fans, we all want to see these motherfuckers go. Like, we want to see them go more than anybody in the series. These motherfuckers gotta go. But y'all definitely let me know what y'all think of this particular theory though. But like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave me a like, comment. Make sure you hype the video as well if you can. And make sure you share it with your guys' friends. But until the next video, I'm out.